What if I told you that your gut produces more serotonin than your brain? Or that the bacteria in your intestines can change your personality? This isn't some new age wellness trend. This is cutting-edge neuroscience. Your gut and brain are in constant communication through what scientists call the gut-brain axis, and understanding this connection could revolutionize how you approach your mental health. Before we begin, important disclaimer. The information in this video is for educational purposes only and is not intended as medical advice. I am not a doctor or healthcare professional. The strategies discussed should not replace professional medical treatment, especially if you're dealing with serious digestive issues, mental health conditions, or are taking medications. Always consult with your healthcare provider before making significant changes to your diet, supplements, or treatment plan. Remember to like and subscribe. Today, we're diving deep into the science of how your digestive system controls your thoughts, emotions, and behavior. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how to optimize this connection for better mental health, and I'll give you 6 practical strategies you can start implementing today. But first, let's understand what's actually happening inside your body right now. Your gut contains over 500 million neurons, more than your spinal cord. Scientists call this the enteric nervous system, or your second brain. But here's where it gets fascinating. Your gut microbiome, the trillions of bacteria living in your digestive tract, is actively communicating with your brain through multiple pathways. The vagus nerve. Highway. This is the main communication cable between your gut and brain. A 2022 study in Nature found that specific gut bacteria can activate vagal pathways that directly influence mood and anxiety levels. Chemical messengers. Your gut bacteria produce the same neurotransmitters your brain uses. 90% of your body's serotonin, the happiness chemical, is produced in your gut, not your brain. Immune system. Signaling. Your gut microbiome regulates inflammation throughout your body, including neuroinflammation that affects mood, memory, and cognitive function. A groundbreaking 2023 meta-analysis published in Molecular Psychiatry, analyzed data from over 34,000 participants and found that people with depression consistently showed reduced microbial diversity compared to healthy controls. The research is clear. Your mental health and gut health are inseparably connected. Let me share some research that might shock you. Depression and gut bacteria. A 2023 study in Nature Medicine followed 1,054 people for 2 years and found that individuals with lower levels of Faecolibacterium and Coprococcus bacteria were 2.3 times more likely to develop depression. Anxiety and microbiome. Diversity. Research from UCLA showed that women with the most diverse gut microbiomes had lower anxiety scores and different brain activity patterns in regions associated with emotion processing. The stress gut cycle. Here's where it gets concerning. Stress damages your gut lining and reduces beneficial bacteria, which then sends inflammatory signals back to your brain, creating more stress. It's a vicious cycle that many people get trapped in. But there's hope. A 2022 randomized controlled trial found that targeted gut interventions reduced depressive symptoms by 43% in just 8 weeks, comparable to some antidepressant medications. The question is, how do you optimize this connection? Strategy. Number 1. Diversify your microbiome. Your first strategy is microbial diversity. Think of your gut like a rainforest. The more species you have, the more resilient the ecosystem. The 30-plant rule. Research from the American Gut Project found that people who eat 30+ different plant foods per week have significantly more diverse microbiomes than those eating fewer than 10. This doesn't mean 30 different meals. It means variety. Here's how to implement this. Different colored vegetables. Each color represents different beneficial compounds. Various herbs and spices. They're plants too. Different types of grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds. Seasonal rotation of foods. Here's a tip. Keep a weekly plant tracker. I use a simple notes app and aim for 5 to 7 different plants daily. A 2023 study in Cell found that increasing plant diversity by just 10 species per week improved mood scores by 18% and reduced inflammatory markers by 12%. The key is consistency over perfection. Strategy. Number 2. Feed your beneficial bacteria. Strategy. 2 is about feeding the good bacteria you already have. This is called prebiotics. Your beneficial bacteria thrive on specific types of fiber that your human cells can't digest. When they ferment these fibers, they produce short-chain fatty acids, SCFAs, that directly benefit your brain. Top prebiotic foods. Jerusalem artichokes, highest prebiotic content. Garlic and onions, rich in inulin. Slightly underripe bananas, resistant starch. Cooked and cooled potatoes or rice, forms resistant starch. Asparagus, leeks, and dandelion greens. A fascinating 2022 study published in Nutrients found that participants who consumed 20 grams of prebiotic fiber daily for 4 weeks showed 25% increase in beneficial bifidobacterium, 31% reduction in cortisol levels, significant improvements in sleep quality and mood. Start with 5 to 10 grams daily and gradually increase. Too much too fast can cause digestive discomfort. Strategy. Number 3. Strategic probiotic use. Not all probiotics are created equal. For mental health benefits, you need specific strains with research backing. Psychobiotic strains, Lactobacillus, Helveticus, R0052, reduces anxiety and depression symptoms. Bifidobacterium longum, NCC3001, improves mood and reduces neural activity in brain regions associated with depression. Lactobacillus rhamnosus. JB1, shown to reduce stress hormones and anxiety-like behavior. A 2023 systematic review in Frontiers in Psychiatry analyzed 71 studies and found that specific multi-strain psychobiotic formulations reduced depression scores by an average of 32% compared to placebo. Practical considerations. Look for products with research-backed strains, not just high CFU counts. Take probiotics consistently for at least 4 to 8 weeks to see benefits. Consider cycling different strains rather than taking the same one indefinitely. Quality matters more than quantity with probiotics. Strategy. Number 4. Heal your gut lining. Strategy 4 addresses intestinal permeability, commonly called leaky gut. When your gut lining becomes permeable, inflammatory compounds can cross into your bloodstream and trigger neuroinflammation, directly affecting mood and cognition. Gut healing protocol. Remove irritants, processed foods, excess alcohol, NSAIDs when possible. Replace digestive support. Consider digestive enzymes or betaine, HCl, if you have low stomach acid. Reinoculate probiotics and fermented foods. Repair. Specific nutrients that heal the gut lining. Key gut healing nutrients. L-glutamine, 10 to 15 grams daily, the preferred fuel for intestinal cells. Zinc carnosine, clinically shown to repair gut lining. Collagen peptides, provide amino acids for tissue repair. Omega-3 fatty acids, reduce intestinal inflammation. A 2022 study in clinical nutrition found that a 12-week gut healing protocol reduced intestinal permeability by 47% and significantly improved anxiety and depression scores. Strategy number 5. Optimize gut-brain communication. Our 5th strategy focuses on enhancing the actual communication pathways between your gut and brain. Vagus nerve. Optimization. Since the vagus nerve is the main highway for gut-brain communication, strengthening vagal tone improves this connection. Cold exposure. 30 seconds of cold water on face or hands. Deep breathing, especially longer exhales. Humming or gargling. Stimulates the vagus nerve. Meditation. Increases vagal tone over time. Circadian rhythm. Support. Your gut bacteria have their own circadian rhythms that need to sync with your brain's clock. Eat within a 10 to 12-hour window. Avoid late-night eating, which disrupts gut bacteria rhythms. Get morning sunlight exposure. Maintain consistent sleep-wake times. A 2023 study in Science found that disrupted eating patterns, desynchronized gut bacterial rhythms from brain, circadian clocks, leading to increased anxiety and impaired cognitive function. Strategy. Number 6. Manage the stress gut cycle. Our final strategy addresses the bidirectional relationship between stress and gut health. Chronic stress destroys beneficial bacteria and damages gut lining, but poor gut health also increases stress sensitivity. We need to break this cycle. Stress reduction techniques with gut benefits. Mindfulness meditation. 8 weeks of practice increases beneficial lactobacillus. Regular exercise. Increases microbial diversity, but avoid overtraining social connection. Reduces stress hormones that damage gut bacteria. Nature exposure. Increases exposure to environmental microbes that benefit gut diversity. See more videos on stress and anxiety in my channel. Gut-supporting stress management. Avoid stress. Eating processed foods. Use gut-brain breathing techniques during stressful moments. Consider adaptogenic herbs like ashwagandha that support both stress response and gut health. A longitudinal study published in Psychoneuroendocrinology found that people who practiced integrated stress gut management had 38% lower rates of anxiety and depression over 12 months compared to those who addressed stress alone. So there you have it. 6 science-backed strategies to optimize your gut-brain connection. Diversify your microbiome. Feed beneficial bacteria. Use strategic probiotics. Heal your gut lining. Optimize gut-brain communication. Manage the stress gut cycle. Your gut truly is your second brain, and the research shows that taking care of it may be one of the most powerful things you can do for your mental health. If you're dealing with severe depression or anxiety, remember that these strategies work best alongside professional support, not as a replacement. Which strategy are you most excited to try? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this helpful, subscribe for more science-based wellness content.